In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meters from the first potato, and other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in a straight line. There are 10 potatoes in a line. A competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato, runs back with it, drops it into the bucket, runs back to pick up the next potato, runs to the bucket to drop it in, and she continues in the same way until all the potatoes are in the bucket. Now, what is the total distance the competitor has to run?
Hello everyone. Today I'm back with one of the interesting problem from arithmetic progression that very often appear in CBSE exams, especially CBQ, competency based questions. So here we have a problem. There is a bucket here and these are the potatoes we have placed. Together as you can see here, there are 10 potatoes are placed in a row in the straight line. Now the thing is, this competitor, he will start from the bucket. He will start from the bucket and this is the first potato, second potato, third potato, fourth potato, some like this. Now the distance between the bucket and the first potato is 5 meter. Further, consequent consequent potatoes means the remaining potatoes are placed 3 meters apart. That means the distance between each potato is going to be 3 meters. 3 meter, also 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, and the distance between these two potatoes also 3 meter. That means the first potato and the bucket, the distance is 5 meter. Now, condition as already I told you, the competitor will start from the bucket, picks the first potato, and runs back to the bucket, and he will put that potato into this bucket. Again, after having put this first potato in this bucket, he will run back to collect the second potato. He will collect the second potato and put back to the in the bucket. Similarly, in a similar way, he goes on like this and collects all the potatoes. Now, the question is, what is the distance traveled by? I mean, what is the distance covered by the competitor total? Now, the distance between, we all know that the second potato and third potato 3 meter. Here also 3 meter. Here also 3 meter. And this is so on. First, let us try to find first potato. The competitors will start from the bucket, runs up to the first potato and brings it back to bucket. That means while going 5 meter and coming 5 meter. That means the distance traveled by the competitor as a competitor is a competitor. The distance traveled by the competitor from the bucket is goes to first bucket potato and collects it and brings it back to the bucket. That means how much distance he has traveled while going 5 meter and coming 5 meter is going to be 10 meters. Correct? Now we'll see for the second. Now he starts from the, now he has collected the first potato now. Now second potato. Now he will start from the bucket, runs towards the second potato and collects it. Now tell me what is the distance between the bucket and this potato. Earlier it was here 5 meter plus 3 meter. It's going to be 8. While going 8 and coming back 8. So 8 plus 8 is going to be 16. Similarly, he will bring this potato and put into this bucket. Now this first is here, second one comes here. Similarly, he starts from the bucket, goes to the third one. This is third one. So from the bucket he runs, competitor collects the this third potato and brings it back and put into the bucket. That means what is the distance? 5 meter, and this is 3 meter, 3 meter. Now 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. While going 11 kilometer, coming 11 kilometers. This is going to be 22. So when you observe this one series, so 10, 16, 22, there is some pattern in this number. So the pattern is very simple. The number is getting increased by 6. So 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 6, 22. Similarly, we can make a progression here, arithmetic progression, like just by adding plus 6. So this is going to be 22. To collect the fourth potato, the distance travel will be plus 6, 28. Again, fifth potato, you add 6 to it. Similarly, like this, up to 10 potato. We know how many potatoes are there here. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and this is 10th potato. He will collect all the potatoes and he will place into the bucket. Now, what is the total distance traveled by the competitor? That means it seems to be here we can use a formula sum of this arithmetic terms. So now some formula we know Sn, sum of the terms can be understood as Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, common difference. Now n value we know, the number of terms in the arithmetic progression. So this is going to be first potato, second potato, third potato, fourth, fifth potato, similarly 10th potato. That means number of potatoes we know 10 divided by 2. So 2, a means the first term. So this is going to be 10 plus n, number of terms will be 10 minus 1. Common difference. What is common difference? This is a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, like this. So common difference means difference will be a2 minus a1. So this is going to be 16 minus 10, which is 6. So common difference will be 6. So now what we can do? 2 ones are 2 fives are. So 5 times of 2 into 10. I mean 2 into 10 is going to be 20 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 times of 6. Further 20 plus 9 6 are 54. So adding parenthesis, adding the numbers within the bracket, 20 plus 54 is going to be 74. Correct? So now we'll multiply 74 with the 5. So 5 fours are 20 to carry 5 sevens are 35. 35 plus 2, 37 meters. That means as a whole, the total distance covered by the competitor to collect all these 10 potatoes is going to be 370 meters. Okay, this is what the distance traveled by the competitor. So like this, based on each topics, we are going to get CBQ, competency based questions. So in the next session, I'll be back with the new CBQ, that is which is pertaining to some other lessons. Thank you so much.